everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you a fantastic holiday recipe, or for any time you can get yourself a turkey. This is how to roast Chipotle Cabernet barbecue turkey. Doesn't that sound awesome?
Sounds beautiful to me.
Now, we're going to use this really tasty barbecue sauce, as Mom can attest to. This is Mom, Ingrid Turner.
Hi.
And we're using Napa Jack's Chipotle Cabernet barbecue sauce. This stuff is outrageously good. We've done so many different dishes with this.
Delicious. It really is.
So good. And you know, sometimes in the holidays, we've done a bunch of Thanksgivings. We've done Canadian, we've done American. Now we're doing Christmas, and you kind of get a little bit bored with the traditional. So we're gonna do barbecue today. Why not?
Why not?
Right?
Sure.
So I'm going to get prepared the outside of my turkey. This barbecue sauce won't be used till near the end. I don't want my turkey to burn. It needs to roast. This is an 18-pound turkey. This is 8.21 kilograms, 18 pounds right on the nose. And this needs to roast for 5 to 6 hours. Okay?
Yes.
So we're going to put this on much nearer the end. So let's get this prepared to begin with now. What I need to do is I'm going to stuff this turkey first, and then I'm going to get all the seasonings and the butter on. So I've already prepared a stuffing. You can use whatever kind of stuffing that you desire, okay? I'm not showing you in this one. You can check out the recipe for this. This is cracked wheat stuffing with apricot and dill. It's going to be really tasty. You can check out that show. So what I like to do is I like to start stuffing my bird on a cookie sheet, because you don't want all the little bits from what's going to fall out in a second in your roasting pan, because it's going to burn. It's going to roast for a long time. It's going to burn. It's going to make your gravy not good.
Yeah,
right?
Make it all bitter, but all those pieces of bread burn.
Real talk. So that's not what you want. We're going to do this first. I'm going to season the inside cavity before I stuff it, and I have some spices out. So I've got some salt. I have pepper, I have some Chipotle chili powder, because the outside is going to be Chipotle Cabernet barbecue sauce. I have some ancho chili powder and some poultry seasoning and gumbo filet. Make sure you have all the lids off and ready to go so you can hold the turkey with one hand, season with the other, okay? So let's pick this guy up.
It's a big one.
It is a big one. We found a big turkey. Okay, pepper, salt, gumbo filet, poultry seasoning, some chipotle, and some ancho.
I think ancho is one of my very favorite spices.
Yeah? You like that?
It's so nice and sweet. I like that.
And smoky too.
Yeah, not too spicy for me. I like it.
I agree.
A lot.
So I actually, when I roast my bird, I roast my turkeys especially breast side down. So I'm preparing the breast side first so that I can flip it and prepare the back side last, okay? And it's also easier to get the stuffing in when the breast side is up. So that's how we're gonna roll. I'm gonna throw this stuffing in, get it all in there as best you can. Make enough stuffing for leftovers too.
Oh, yes.
This looks like a beautiful stuffing.
Oh, I think it's gonna be great. I can't wait to taste it. I take it that since you're using the chipotle chili, you're not going to use cayenne pepper?
No, not today. That's usually what I would use. But since I'm doing something a little different, we're using the chipotle.
You're going to get lots of spice with this.
Yes, it's quite nice, actually. Again, you can use any kind of stuffing you like. A stuffing that would go really nicely with this bird would be a cornbread stuffing.
Yes,
as well.
That would be nice too.
With the barbecue.
Just for a change, you know?
Go southern on it.
I like traditional, but I like all these other flavors too.
Mom lets me do these. When Mom cooks, she's a purist.
I love turkey. I love turkey. It's my favorite. I think my favorite meat.
Really?
Huh. I can never have too much turkey. Or leftover turkey.
Okay. I have made just enough stuffing.
Perfect. Look at that. It couldn't have been better.
Since a turkey has a large opening, I like to use our larger fruit. You can use an apple, an orange, a grapefruit. I'm using grapefruit today. Grandma even used to use potatoes. So I'm using half of a grapefruit, and that's going to help greatly. You're just going to pick any seeds out you see. That's a lovely grapefruit.
That's a beautiful ruby.
All right, into that cavity hole.
Yes, that keeps it moist. It keeps the stuffing from falling out.
True story.
And it imparts a little bit of flavor.
That's right. So my turkey has a tail that they've kept here for me. Also, it has a nice flap for me to hook these legs into. So that's what I'm going to do now, is hook the legs. That's going to keep everything nice and secure. Now I'm going to use a skewer, and I'm going to put it through the tail and up through that grapefruit into the stuffing to hold everything together. Okay, it's very important that you dry your turkey off. Pat it dry with clean paper towels so that the butter will actually adhere to the skin. You don't want water under there, it won't even adhere, first of all, but then it just steams your turkey. You don't get a nice crispy skin, and that's exactly what you want. You want some crispy skin.
Yeah, when you baste it, the basting will just flow right off of it. It won't stay on there.
Not good.
This is a beautiful turkey. Wow, that's a big one.
Okay, so I have some softened butter here, and I'm not going to use this for anything else but my turkey. So use a little bit here. You're going to smear it all over the skin, massage that skin. Every little nook and cranny you want covered with butter.
So it can tan up nicely in the oven.
Now this is a utility turkey. Don't be afraid to use a utility turkey. It may have a little bit of a flaw or something like that, but it's no big deal. This particular turkey had no giblets today, which is kind of sad, but whatever, you can deal. They're more inexpensive than other maybe brand name turkeys that are all intact. And it's missing a little wingtip. But other than that, we have a beautiful turkey ready to go.
So if you need to cook a large turkey and
for a lot of people,
expenses are on a budget, you might think about buying a larger turkey, a utility turkey, so that you can afford it. And the meat is just as good. It's just lovely.
That's right. Okay, so I'm going to wash my hands and then season this turkey quickly. Okay, so here's our seasonings. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of gumbo filet, nice dusting, poultry seasoning. You need to have that little bit of a holiday flavor. I know we're doing barbecue, but we need just a little bit of holiday.
Yes.
All right, a little bit of chipotle chili. Be sparing with this because it is quite spicy. And some ancho, more so for color, and a little bit of flavor too. Okay, I'm gonna finish this turkey off by seasoning and buttering the other side in the roasting pan. So I'm gonna flip it breast side down, which is exactly how I want to roast it, and then finish that off. So be brave, be strong, and be quick. That's a big bird. It barely fits in our pan today, Mom.
Yeah, well, we can always use the bigger pan, but no, I think this will be fine.
Okay, so pat this side dry. It might be a little bit moist because it was on the bottom, you know. So pat it dry. It's very important because this is the skin that you're going to be eating on the top. The underneath skin is basically just seasoned. It's going to help with the drippings. But this top skin is what's going to brown, and you're going to cut this off before slicing anything else off. As opposed to, typically you would do the breast side, right? But the back has quite a lot of skin. Okay, so we're going to repeat the same process we did on the other side. Butter all over everything, massage it in. This butter is going to contribute to the gravy as well. If you had extra stuffing, there's always a cavity up the top that you can stuff if you have to. Worst case scenario. Okay, so I'm preheating my oven to 500 degrees. I know it sounds really high. Don't worry, this is going to work out perfectly, okay? I've taken out the top rack of my oven so that I can fit such a large bird. And we're just going to repeat these seasonings as well. Gumbo filet, a little bit of chipotle, a little bit of ancho, salt, pepper, poultry seasoning, and gumbo filet. Perfect. Into the oven it goes. We're going to check it in about, keep checking it, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If you keep going, you want, what's the whole point of this high temperature is to get the skin browned and to get the turkey going, okay? So throwing it in at such a high temperature, you don't want it to burn, okay? So throw it in, 10 minutes, check it, 15, check it. It may even be able to go up to 25 minutes-ish. So Just keep an eye out and you'll see mine in a little while. All right. This turkey's been going for about 15 minutes at 500 degrees. It's looking nice and browned. I might let it go for just a couple more minutes, but look at that. That's exactly what you want. Plus, it really heated everything up, superheated it really quickly.
Yes, gives it a head start on cooking.
That's right. Now I'm going to turn it around because I'm using convection. Sometimes one side tends to get a little bit more brown than the other. Back into the oven for a few more minutes until it's nice and brown and golden, lovely. And then we're going to cover it with a turkey triangle, and I'll show you how to do that. All right, let me show you this turkey. I just put in my pie crust for a ginger snap pumpkin pie. Make sure you check out that recipe. And I'm going to show this to you. So it's nicely browned. We're ready to go. All right, to finish roasting. We're going to turn down the oven to 350 degrees, and I'm going to just put a turkey triangle on top. If you've never made a turkey triangle, don't worry, it's not hard. You're going to have this shiny side towards the turkey. And if you've ever made a paper plane, that's exactly what you're going to do. Top part, you're going to just fold it into the center and make a point. Okay? Make sure you spray your aluminum foil because you'll be really, really upset that that sticks to your beautifully browned skin and pulls it off. You will be so mad at me. So make sure you spray it ever so loosely. Place it over top of your bird as a loose foil tent. And that's a turkey triangle. Now, we're going to finish this off at 350 degrees. Make sure you either put your meat thermometer in now, or as Mom has taught me, you want to make sure that it's done sufficiently so that you can jiggle the joints. That's how you know it's really done, right? So a lot of times I don't even put a meat thermometer in. I just gauge it by that and the brownness of the skin. But see, now we also brown the skin at the beginning. So just look for those loose joints, or if you're worried about it, if you have one of those poppers, that's great. If not, use a meat thermometer.
Yeah, actually, the joints move when it's cooked just a little longer than what it calls for on the thermometer.
But I'm not
and
mad
that's
at that.
great because I like it so that the meat is ready to
Fall off
the bone.
I don't like to have to work
no
at getting the meat off my
and
bone.
I don't like any pink stuff close to the bone.
Or the joints. Near the joints,
Yeah.
you'll see pink sometimes. That's not how we like it here. So that's what we're going to do. All right, so this is going to go for roughly 20 to 25 minutes per pound of your turkey. This is going to take 5 more hours-ish, I would say. We kind of gave it a kickstart, so you've kind of broken into that extra hour, but it's still going to take a long, expansive time. So back in it goes in a minute. You'll see me. Make sure that you baste it maybe every 30-40 minutes. Go in there, baste it if you want to. Make sure it's not burning. Make sure that that tent is nice and loose. And that's pretty much it. So you'll see me in a little while when we're a little further along. So I thought I'd show you an in-between. This has been in for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours, you'd say, Mom? 2 hours, 3 hours? Wow, it looks awesome. Look at this turkey.
Gorgeous.
It's browning up lovely. Now, even though you have that aluminum foil tent on, it will still continue to brown up. We have lots of drippings. That's going to be great for our gravy. I'm going to quickly just baste. Look at this gorgeous turkey.
Beauty.
Oh,
Wow.
Looks awesome.
Yes, it does.
Tons of drippings on here.
Beautiful skin.
Well, the key is that high temperature at first, and using butter is a real essential.
Yes.
If you use olive oil or other oils, it will brown up, but just not the same as butter.
Well, olive oil doesn't have any salt in it, for one thing.
And no milk
And
fats.
it's not, yes, exactly. So there isn't anything really to burn. So you want a little bit of cooking going on the skin.
What a
Wow.
gorgeous bird.
That is beautiful. So even there where it isn't brown, it's nice.
It's still crispy.
Mhm.
All right, back on and back in till it's done.
Gorgeous.
Let's look at this turkey. I bet it's meal time. Oh, it looks glorious. Check that out. Baste it one more time. Mom's gonna check it for me since she's right here while I'm basting.
That looks amazing.
Well, this turkey looks amazing. It's all glistening. And it's time to put our barbecue sauce on. It's to temperature, so all we need now is just to get this sauce on for some flavor, caramelize it just a little bit. I'm gonna pour it in a little bowl and use a basting brush. You probably only need maybe a tablespoon and a half. I'm gonna baste this. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna baste the whole beautiful turkey.
Oh, isn't that glorious? It was pretty before, now it's just unbelievable.
Be an artist and paint away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice looking turkey.
Certainly is.
A little something different. It's gonna be delicious. You already know that. Oh, that barbecue sauce smells so good on there. What a treat. All right, this is going back in the oven for maybe 5 minutes, uncovered. I just want to kind of dry it out a little bit and get that crispy skin all happy again. And we're ready to go. Make sure it doesn't burn. And we'll see you in a minute or two. And you can serve a little extra of this alongside your turkey when you're eating.
Sure.
Oh, can't wait. Well, we have a gorgeous, gorgeous turkey that I'm gonna transfer now. Man, that's a heavy turkey. And it's got some nice crispy skin. That's exactly what you want. A little bit of charred bits because it's barbecue. That's what you want.
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, I can't wait to eat
got
this.
Lots of stuff for gravy.
Tons of stuff for gravy.
Mm.
Okay, so you have to be brave again to transfer. All right, so I'm gonna transfer the turkey now. I have these nice little handy dandy big forks that help you transfer. But this is really heavy, so you have to be really brave. Stick it in, make sure it's nice and secure, and then transfer it as quickly as possible. Make sure you have your another pan or a baking dish prepared. Sometimes you have a few drippings and sometimes you have a whole bunch. We have about a whole 1.5 inches worth of liquid at the bottom of here. If I tip it, you can't see it. But make sure you tune into how to cook Christmas mushroom turkey gravy. You're gonna love it. It's an easy recipe. Gonna go perfectly with the turkey and the stuffing and the dill mashed potatoes. Well, you gotta check out that too. So first things first, we need to cover up this turkey and let it rest for about 5 minutes before we start carving it up. So loose foil tent. Let it rest 5 minutes before you mess with it because all the juice will come out. You want to keep that juice in there nice and tender and moist and juicy. That's the whole point. All right, now all that's left is to cut it, okay? So that's what it looks like. It is gorgeous. I don't want to lift it up and dump it. So we're just going to be very gentle. So I'm going to cut the back side. We're going to cut around the wings and around the quarters because everyone wants that nice crispy skin on their dark meat that they're going to get. But all this back meat, there's not much meat there. So you're gonna cut that skin and use that as the crispy. It's crispy, you can hear it, Mom. Gorgeous. Now this, if you can grab it, should just peel it right off really, really simply. Oh, look at that beautiful crispy skin.
Everybody's gonna be wanting that, Kim.
Mom got the skin. You have to dole out the skin now while it's crispy. Because if you wait till you serve everybody, it may not be crispy and everyone misses out. So I'm gonna deposit this to everybody. Oh, try some of that, Mommy.
It's so crunchy and rich. Oh, and that sauce, the barbecue sauce on there, that Napa Jack, oh my goodness. It's loaded with flavor. Oh, Kim, it's awesome.
Let me try a little bit of this.
It's amazing.
Crispy, crispy. Crispy and all browned up, glistening. Look at that.
I know.
Crunchy.
Really awesome.
Some more. Might as well eat it now.
Just like candy. So good.
Like candy is an understatement.
Really wonderful.
Oh, what a treat. It's so crispy.
Amazing.
I say yes to barbecue on Christmas.
Absolutely. That anchovy chili powder is great.
So good. You have to eat all the crispy skin when it's crispy. Outrageously good. Finger licking good.
Amazing.
Well, all the skin's gone. Thank goodness, because boy, was that good. All right, so I'm gonna cut these wings off. That's my first line of duty. This wing is the size of a bigger than a chicken drumstick. Look at that. It's beastly. That's the part of the wing, half of the wing. That meat is so good. All right, I'm also gonna remove some of this back meat because it's some of the most flavorful meat on the whole bird. People will be really happy to eat that. And on such a large turkey, there's quite a bit of meat. So just take your little tongs and run along the back side and grab what you can. It's quite a lot here. You could feed a family on just the back meat alone. So the next thing I'm going to do is cut the quarters off. You're going to cut right in outside that pelvic bone, this hip bone here, and this just fell right off. So I have the whole thigh and the drummy together. Mom's going to cut that into 2 pieces. That's a giant piece of meat. You may want to remove the neck if you want right now. I'm going to remove the other quarter. This is a giant turkey. Can't fit it all on this plate. This is just the dark meat alone. Okay, now hopefully this turkey is cool enough for you to somewhat grab, and you're going to be brave again, and you're going to flip it over so that you can take out the stuffing and get all that beautiful breast meat. Okay, so I'm going to cut off the tail first. That's Mom's favorite part of the turkey, and it's got all this crispy skin. You're going to have that skewer come with it. Look at that.
Yummy,
just
yummy.
a pillow of crispy skin.
Oh,
there you go.
That really is the most delicious part of the whole
You
thing.
think so? So I'm going to take the grapefruit out. You can use this in the center of your plate with the turkey because it just looks nice if you want to. And we're going to spoon out this stuffing that looks, might I add, amazing.
Oh, that's going to be so good.
Okay, so now we're going to cut the breast meat, which is my favorite part. I'm going to take this skin off because it's unnecessary. It's all soggy from being in the juices, and that's usually what you would eat roasting it that side up, but we had all that beautiful skin from the back. Take that skin off. So now we're just going to cut some beautiful slices of our turkey breast. Look at that. Oh, come on. It's moist and juicy. That's my favorite part. So there you have it, a gorgeous display. I wish I could tilt it more for you. A gorgeous display of Napa Jack's Chipotle Cabernet barbecue turkey. Look at that beautiful skin, all browned up and crispy. This white meat looks lovely. The dark meat is moist and tender. Now, since Mom and I haven't actually snuck much while we were cutting everything, let's try it, Mom. All right, well, it's time to taste it. We're getting our gravy ready. It's gonna be even tastier with this Christmas mushroom turkey gravy. Check out that recipe. We're gonna try a little bit of the dark meat and a little bit of the light meat. I'm gonna start with the breast meat. The white meat, fantastic. Moist, flavorful. You can taste just savoriness, just unbelievable savoriness. Right through the meat. Oh, so good. Look at how moist and juicy this dark meat is. It's just, the fibers are falling apart. They're so beautifully cooked. It's
just gorgeous.
We already know how awesome the skin is. Fantastic. Make sure you serve some extra Napa Jack's Chipotle Cabernet barbecue sauce to dip it in. It's an unorthodox Christmas, but it's fantastic.
It really is. It's just great. I'm really happy with this one.
So make sure you check out Napa Jack's Chipotle Cabernet barbecue sauce and their whole line of barbecue sauces from Wine Country Kitchens at winecountrykitchens.com. Really, really awesome stuff. They also have spice rubs and mustards and all kinds of things out of the Napa Jack's line. Everything has been tasty. You could even do a holiday turkey with it.
That's right.
That's right.
Who would have thought?
Who'd have thought? Anyhow, that's how you do it. That's how you roast up a gorgeous Napa Jack's Chipotle Cabernet barbecue turkey. You can do it too. It was nice and easy. You may not have to do an 18-pound turkey like us, but it's going to be tasty nonetheless. Fantastic. So that's it. Make sure you check out Mom's website at ingridturnertoday.com. Follow me on Twitter at cookingwithkime with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and you can find me syndicated on Roku. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going down in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.
Bye-bye.